More Final Fantasy 13 to number letter X. Originally Final Fantasy XIII-2. My favorite joke from last stream. Alright, so I did like an hour or so of grinding this morning. Just to stay ahead of the curve.
We have to figure out the labyrinth.
You'll be sure to arrive in the future you want. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
It's an odd recap because Hope wasn't in it, and neither was Future Man, Future Guy, Future Face. So we could go forward here. I found one more fragment in here. It was just hanging out and hidden, and there is another one that I cannot get. I think, I'm not sure here, but we'll find out. If that is what the close gate feature is for, that if this place we unlocked like segment by segment, and I wonder if during one of those portions it was possible to get the fragment, but after you've unlocked the whole thing, it isn't. It doesn't look like I can close this gate yet, but that is something that we could try on one of the other places if I find a fragment that I can't get. Although I also don't really know if I'm going to 100%. As much as I'm enjoying the game so far, and as much as it would be interesting and puzzly, perhaps, to go get all the fragments, I also don't know how long it would take. I think I will go back here real quick. Now that I know that sometimes there are just, like I said, one of them was just sitting near the gate and was, you know, Moogle invisible. I just had to hit R. That it really is just a matter of looking around as you walk around. And maybe later on we'll get some kind of... What's the mercy rule in Batman? In the Arkham games, where they're like, here's a map that has the general locations of all of the Joker boys. So there are whole sections of this that I did not explore. One is like right over here.
Found the capsule in the ruins. Well, I guess that ruled out that.
That is... And there's a wall. You got me. That's the other I need to unlock Synergist on her and see if she does get haste. And maybe he doesn't, or he doesn't get it until much later, the same way they did with the other guys. I can't jump up there. So I wonder if that is that a place that I can only get to if I undo fixing the... Right, because didn't everything get all nice? Wasn't there a bunch of stuff that was more ruined before? Oh, I also realize now, I'm sitting here like, it'd be nice if you could just turn off these random encounters. You can jump on the chocobo. Alright, so if I go up here, take a left. Actually, I am going to joke well. Let's do it.
We learned that all Seeds were once normal human beings. Their only salvation lies in a merciful death. The reports say you handled that thief in the ruins. Now I can see them.
We'll progress the story, too. Eventually. So, continue directly ahead and then take a left. There's a treasure I didn't open. We'll be back to that in a sec. This is also all sealed off. There they are. That was where the story for this place basically ended, was with her giving us a fragment because she realized she didn't have to be sad about her dreams anymore.
We learned that all Seeds were once normal human beings. Their only salvation lies in a merciful death.
So, now, C, wherever C is, close gate. Oh, that's weird. So we're eventually going to unlock 3 or 4 or more versions of every time period, or every location. I don't know. Alright. That appeared to be the button for close gate.
Rejecting the...
Is this gonna start? This is gonna start with us being in jail, though, right?
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past. As we gaze upon events that cannot be changed, our hearts grow bitter with regret. And you,
Okay.
my dear Sarah,
Cutscenes and everything. You start this whole thing over, but you can just hit open gate in order to
pain.
get back out. I don't want to skip this yet, because it might be different. I don't think it's going to be different.
This is Cocoon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, check it out. You can see the ground above us.
Wow. So this is how Cocoon looks from the inside.
That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here.
Yep.
Alright, so we should be able to skip this. Fight this guy. We have our helper man.
Okay.
Oh, wrong thing. Oh, I can't skip it because I guess we're still in the combat.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas.
Gotta remember, E is the top button, triangle. Belt. And here's a place that I didn't go before.
What do I do? This is hopeless. You want to know what's wrong?
If you have a fragment.
Stupid drawer in my desk to open. You're thinking she's forgotten her password, aren't you? Well, you're wrong. The stupid lock on the stupid drawer is broken. And I really need a file I left in there.
Perhaps Treasure Hunter Mog can find a way to retrieve him. Oh, what the hell?
Busting the desk apart.
This guy's like, I really need to sit. I really need to sit right now.
Show interest in the ruins. Are you a student?
Well, I was supposed to go to the capital's university.
And because of...
It's all right.
That's really funny that that can happen.
It's the real thing. Forgotten how good it feels to risk.
Oh, the whole... no, okay. Strange.
I'm researching Atlas's power source.
So this map is not the same one that I was looking at before?
We asked the army for help with this investigation. It seemed like
I also don't know how far I have to go in order to find her solution for her drawer. They said something like Mog should be able to find, so it's just going to be that there's a hidden item somewhere. Somewhere or sometime? Is that also a possibility? Am I going to find that in a completely different...
Hope you're not.
Oh no, I'll eat any.
Good to hear. You know.
Is this the gate? Okay, I'm already lost. That might be the gate we came in on.
The people at the academy are so picky. A lot of people even complain about how good their lives used to be. Can you believe it? Keep up the good
the
work.
provisional government is behind the academy 100%. They're counting on us. So we can't let a little rain get in our way.
So the paradox is a distortion of time and space.
What would happen if the paradox expanded?
Did you hear about the new head of the investigation? Okay, listen to this. Apparently, it's someone Alyssa's age.
We signed.
Atlas has the ability to appear and disappear randomly. Its main.
So if we want to defeat...
We can also try and figure out its spatial manip.
Okay. Oops, that one I never managed to get to. I, again, shouldn't spend too much time on this. I should move on. Because even this is something I could do off stream. Go, oh, there's a couple of fetch quests or something. Although I'd hate to miss some solid gold.
Watch out. The rain will make you lose your grip on the weapon.
The sergeant always brings rain.
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
Because we can't let Atlas shut this place down. We need to search the ruins. There might be other gates we can use.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to Lightning without those handy-dandy portals?
Right. We'll do it your way.
Alright, so this place is still not accessible. And I guess this is where we get into the first combat? No, we refight the boss. No, we don't refight the boss. Ah.
Another gate, huh? Figures.
And we need an artifact to open it, right?
Right. The key is something that doesn't belong this time.
Oh, visitors! Can I help you with something? Why? How you doing? We're facing a different grade of enemy.
No.
There used to be a cemetery in the ruins, but now it's gone. If you come across any gravestones, let me know. It's driving me crazy.
It's Atlas!
Detected a large
Did the device... If Atlas...
And that machine.
Right.
Two choices. We try that new device. No regrets, no looking.
You decide.
I'll leave it up to you.
Wait a minute. Does that mean you trust me? Or you don't want to make that decision yourself?
I mean, I could try fighting him without disabling him first. That's... Is that how you get into that area? No, probably not. Let's just go. Let's just leave. Gate is now opened, and we have the one fragment again. Alright, let's just proceed on to here.
Stands the ruins of the Farseer city Padra. This was the capital of a flourishing civilization, storied in the annals of Grand Pulse. Here, the young Hope S-Time is leading the Academy in an effort to learn more about the mysterious Oracle Drive. However, this world is not like the world of 10AF that Noel and Sarah had visited previously. Things have changed.
01XAF Yashas Massif. That's English.
The sun is back in the sky.
The eclipse is over. Or it never existed in the first place. History here has changed.
If the paradox didn't happen, then maybe Hope never had any reason to come here.
There's still the Oracle Drive. Maybe that would have been enough of a draw for her. Only one way to find out.
Encounters Gate Seal.
The foul sea that caused the eclipse. What was it looking for up in the sky?
Damn. You got me. Now this place, I guess, will have different enemies now, so I could pick up a different enemy? Conceivably? Once combat starts, do they let you run? Is there a run option? I never even checked once during 13. Doesn't look like. Oh, I got him? Gandy Yanks, another early peeker, commando, strong. Mainly gets strength stat. Abilities, pressure 2. Interrupt enemy attack. Cool. The map still says it's all uncovered, which is interesting. Guess let's go this way first, because there's an exclamation point. That wasn't there before. Big ol' head.
Welcome home.
How did you...
Yule. Did you come through the gate too?
The one you met was a different Yule. A Yule from the future.
What?
So, you don't know me either.
I know about you. I've been watching you both.
You can see the future, can't you?
I can trace the timeline. I see the future and lead others along the correct path.
However, it causes me to talk like an idiot.
I came here to confirm something I already know.
See? Idiot.
You
don't get it. How are we the same? We journeyed through time, solved the paradox, and met two girls who looked exactly the same. And now, at last, we found our way back to Hope's Oracle Drive. He'll be waiting for us. Or perhaps he won't. Maybe after all this time, Hope has forgotten us.
Good monologue. Either Hope will be waiting for us, or he will not. And where did she go?
I was afraid of what would happen if no one was here.
I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here.
I'm with the Academy. I've been here for a while, researching the gates for the most part. There haven't been any reports of major paradox effects. However, the director ordered me to come here and investigate the area.
The paradox research team is here today. I wonder if something emerged from the gate.
Any changes in monster activity?
Alright, so all the items that I've already picked up, this still counts as having been visited.
Director, who are you waiting for?
I don't know. But I think they'll be here soon.
In a world where the paradox was solved, the eclipse never darkened the sky in the first place. No one remembered that Noel and I had been here. But even so, Hope was there, waiting for us. Of course, his memories had changed. We had our 10-year reunion all over again, as if our last meeting had never happened. When we explained his memories had changed because the paradox had been dissolved, Hope believed us without question. And then...
Which paradox are we talking about? Hold on. This timeline showed up because we went to 200 AF. Is that the one that they're talking about? Like, because I changed that in the future, the past changed, and now there's another timeline where the paradox in the I guess that's what we're saying here. We went to the year 200, changed something there, even though we didn't. Well, no. We ran around with Mog and solved puzzles. I guess that resolved the paradox, which caused a different timeline to happen. Which caused 1 XAF to happen. That's what they're talking about now. We resolved the paradox in the future, which caused the past to change. That's what they're still teaching us here.
I have something I want to show you.
This is a recording of the future. We're unable to identify the location or circumstances. There is one thing we're sure about, however. And remember, we don't know what era this is.
Lightning is alive in that place. In my memory, Lightning disappeared after the battle with Orphan. But she's living somewhere in the future.
So it's not just a dream, is it?
She will be living somewhere in the future.
I'm going to find her.
And you will find her, Sarah. After all, you traveled through time and found me. Many years of research have finally borne fruit. It all began with the Oracle Drive. We excavated it from ruins many centuries old. Yet it recorded an image of Cocoon, supported on a pillar of crystal. It was an impossibility, an enigma. Impossible, but a reality nonetheless. This is when I learned what I must do.
I must fire Alyssa because she's gonna do something stupid now.
Then it must also be possible to travel backwards and change the past.
Why? Aren't you he goes, if it's possible to see in the future, it must be possible to go back into the past and change it. Idiocy.
To change history, make things better. Not just bring lightning back, but Vanille, and Fang, and my mother.
So that's what your research was about.
Chasing the impossible, you might say. But you've made me realize something. It's clear to me now we are not the only ones who are intervening in history.
Oh?
The past has already been changed. Sarah, you are the only one who remembers a time when lightning survived the fall of Cocoon.
Yeah.
Director!
Alyssa did it.
What happened? Did the prophecy get rewritten?
Not necessarily rewritten. It could be the original prophecy restored as it once was. Perhaps a continuation of the first recording.
If this is showing us the future, then someday Cocoon will fall. Noel, you told me in your time Cocoon didn't exist like it does now.
Yeah, it came to ground long before I was born. After it happened, the whole world just fell apart pretty much.
Who made it fall? Could it have been Caius?
Or was it us? Was it retroactively us?
Supposed to fall. How many years? Is it soon?
No, not for a couple of centuries.
Oh, that's a long time from now. I mean, none of us will even be alive to see it.
But others will. Cocoon will fall into Grand Pulse. Imagine the catastrophe. Think how many lives will be destroyed.
Right. That's the future I lived in.
It doesn't have to happen. No, we can change the future. We can stop Cocoon from falling and make your world a better place.
Yeah, but how? You think you can go to the time when it falls and hold it up yourselves? Do you even have a gate to take you there?
Well,
It might not be necessary to travel to the specific time and place.
Let's hear it, Hope.
The future depends on what we do now, right? Yes, there is a chance Cocoon will fall, but we can start working now to prevent it from happening.
Right.
But what if you can't, Hope?
We can at least work to mitigate the damage. If we begin our research now, we have time. Then, should Cocoon indeed fall, we can help protect the planet and save the victims.
Okay, let's do it. We could try to solve things at the other end, in the future. While you start preparing in the here and now.
Yes, let's change the future.
If you change the future...
If you change the future, you change the past.
Sarah?
It's just like what Hope said, except reversed so that it's stupider.
Time will separate us, but we'll share a common goal.
Hope dreamed of changing the past. The weight of history drove him forward. But now, he's turning to face the future. A future even more frightening than the past. Sarah, do you believe too? Do you believe in your own past?
Lightning was fighting in Valhalla. That's where I met her. And that's when she
Was
told me to come
fighting.
and find Sarah.
I see.
Good. Good tense.
Valhalla, otherwise known as the Unseen World.
Lightning wants us to fix the timeline. Put it back how it was. Maybe that's why she gave me the power to travel through time and control monsters.
She was unable to do anything on her own, so she turned to the one person she trusted more than anyone. Yes, it is possible, although the idea raises even more questions.
Does the Oracle Drive show the real future? What does that even mean?
The actual future as it will happen. Some of the stuff is different from the history I learned.
Okay.
The history of the future has yet to be written. We've already learned that when a paradox occurs,
Okay.
the images from the device become unclear.
The history of the future has not been written. Alright.
As the historical timeline shifts, your own memories become unsettled.
Makes sense. Sometimes
Don't ever say those words.
it's like a paradox is running inside my head.
The Oracle Drive records the true future, but sometimes that future is subject to change. Recordings and memory are both unstable. More than anything, this is evidence that history can be changed.
Wow. I mean, I'm... How could they have set this up in a better way? Let's think. Let's think for a second. Like, you can simply say it shows a possible future, right? It shows the course that you're on, but instead they've written it as the history of the future. The Oracle Drive somehow shows you the true future, but it can be changed. I don't see how that makes it any different from anything else.
You can bring the people you love together again.
Now what? What did I do?
No. You know, I started this journey hoping to find my sister. But now, I want more. I want to save the future.
So do I, Sarah. So do I. Time to travel again.
Find the gate and the key, Kupo.
Right now, we don't have a clue where the artifact might be. But there are still some places we haven't checked out.
We should try asking some of the people around here. They might know something that will help.
You're a people.
I still find it hard to believe, though, that my memories can just change like that.
I also don't know why we're phrasing it as, like, memories are changing. Like, the whole world changes. Like, people... There'd be people that like... People who are alive in one timeline, but not in the other. It's not that your memories change, it's that the events completely changed.
To tell us you've been granted special access to the excavation site. The area where they found the Oracle Drive is up ahead. It's exciting to think there may be other amazing objects buried there too.
Alright, so this is part of the map I haven't been to, I guess. Keep a Moogle eye out.
Nothing to report today.
Good, you're fired.
Various records of magic and sorcery. There was a spell to summon eidolons. It was a forbidden art, though, as it shortened the conjurer's lifespan. The people of the past must have lived in fear of, but had respect for, ones who held such powers.
I always thought it was pronounced Eidolons. I guess he just proved me wrong.
Important relics have been detected nearby. Who knows? Any one of them might lead to an extraordinary discovery.
Beep, beep. Go, Mom.
We've been told to focus heavily on this area.
What's going on?
Is the director done with his errand?
If a paradox originates here but is resolved, I wonder if it'll be like nothing ever happened. People are quick to forget the past.
director done with his errand? Nothing to report today.
Find an artifact. And there's a quest marker right here.
Having worked on excavation sites for years, I can pinpoint areas where valuable objects are most likely buried.
Okay, well tell me.
This is one of my
My gut's telling me that there's some kind of treasure hidden somewhere in this vicinity.
Go, Mom, you're fast.
Oh, so there are even ones that aren't I mean, unless it was visible but very tiny.
All right then. Where's the gate that fits this key?
I don't sense anything strange within the ruins, but I did feel a disturbance from the direction of the mountains. Cuckoo!
It might have been there. I might have been He-Ten blind.
I bet my baby's missing me right about now.
Nothing to report today.
There's no paradox.
This can't be. This is horrible. Can you spare a minute to listen to my ramblings? We uncovered a stone tablet, only to have it broken into pieces by some monsters.
No problem, I got a time machine.
Decipher the engravings yet. We thought we had made the discovery of a lifetime, but now that dream has turned to dust, literally. I would give my right arm and more to go back in time and retrieve it before it gets damaged.
Clumsy researchers allowed monsters to smash a stone tablet.
You're going to search for the tablet? Don't be absurd. Like I told you before, it shattered into a million pieces. It's gone. No other relic compared to that tablet in value. I don't see how you'd be able to get your hands on something like that.
Alright, so that seems incredibly likely to be a mission that we solve by going back to the original timeline. I wasn't sure if there would be... Whoops, wrong button. I wasn't sure if there would be anything like that, but there is, and it seemed like they were rather explicit about it, so that you weren't stuck, like, guessing. Like, this stone tablet has been smashed into powder. If only I had a time machine.
Good work, guys.
Carbuncle figurine.
Things are as peaceful as ever. I wish something would.
The more we dig, the more we discover. We found records of a great war that took place on Grand Pulse long ago. Little by little, we're finally starting to uncover the history of this world. The secrets hidden within these ruins are the key to the...
Okay. Some other area I didn't quite make it into over there? I don't know. Oh, alright, so the place I need to go is all the way in the mountains. All the way back,
There's no paradox here, is there?
boo, boo. So I would ride a chocobo, but there are monsters here that I have not captured. Can I go? Okay, that leads down to the gate that we came from. New creature. Spiranthony's well-grown, resourceful. Resourceful? Learns passives that increase item percentage or item drop percentage. Oh, yep, there it is. Well, it seems good. And it's a medic. What are its... Physical damage and absorb HP and cure. Shall I start using this instead of Kate Sith? And if it were to eat Kate Sith, hold on. Will it get anything? It would get all of those. Improved cure and resist magic and resist curse. I assume. Let's try this. Yes, it will. Alright, let's start doing this. And then I'll level that up. Oh, select one. So I can have it learn? Okay. Alright, so now it knows Cure and Isuna, and has all of those passives. Alright, we're doing it. Somi, hello. Now let's level it up a little bit. And I can go either all attributes or strength or magic. Boost its magic a whole bunch. Keep going until it gets raised at 7. I feel like I should have more of these, things. now it knows cheer, which is an ability. Haven't played 13. Is this going to be bad for spoilers? A little bit, because they actually do talk about the ending of 13 a lot, like the very, very ending, but I mean, spoilers, the good guys win. Like, I don't think it revealed much more than that. Alright, so now here we go. It knows raise, it knows cheer, which boosts the feral link gauge. Oh, okay. So maybe it's worth alright, let's... Now if I go to Party Paradigms, did it keep... No. Party Paradigms customize, it kept all of these. Okay, good. Pearl necklace is good. Imperil resist. Okay. Were you planning on streaming it? I don't think you've streamed in a while. Hiatus. Might be moving soon. Exciting. Difficult during these times. Every year my lease is up at the beginning of September. And every year, like, as I'm getting into, like, summer, I'm like, I should move. I'm like, this'll be it. Let me just find a place, and I never even remotely look into it. I don't really like this place that much anymore. I would like to find somewhere else. Ooh, new guy. Or Demo. Or is he one that I already had? I don't think they let you double up. Oh, the wolf. Okay. He's a commando. Poison chaser. Boost strength versus enemies afflicted with poison. That's an interesting combo. I mean, interesting to combo with something. On its own, it's not interesting. Zach, happy holidays. Hope all is well. I'm playing a little Final Fantasy XIII-2. Get them! There. I feel like this game is one of the sillier plots that I've seen in almost any game that I've played. It's a time travel game that is really not interested in any kind of consistency. They're just like, people like time travel, right? Okay. Negotiate down, yeah.
Too easy.
Yeah, I haven't even looked into... When I first moved here, it was because I needed to move somewhere immediately. So I didn't really look around much at all, and this place was pretty cheap, but my rent has gone up without fail every single year. Only by 20 bucks a month, but it's still, like, if they know they can do that, they're gonna keep doing it, so. Sorry, excessive yawning. Alright, and now I take a right turn this way. And down here is a gate which will take me to nobody knows. Use a mysterious artifact. The mysterious artifact changes into an illusionary artifact. What's that mean? What does that mean? Was it because it used to be an item and now it's an artifact?
No, we can change the future, can't we?
We can, and we will. Then we can go back to homes that we've made safe.
Lightning. Thanks to Hope, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. He told us that if we solve the paradox, we can save the future. Meanwhile, in his own way, and in his own time, Hope is working toward the same goal. Together, we can keep Cocoon safe. And if we do, then I know I'll be able to bring you home. This with all my heart.
Yeah, I would think apartment shouldn't demand. Well, I don't know what demand should be doing, like going up or down. Is she gonna Marty McFly fade out of existence? No?